Hello friends, welcome to another SEO related tutorial by Team Slideshow. In this part we are learning how to create SEO friendly AI powered EEAT blog articles and resources for your business website. What is EEAT we will learn soon. Now what we will cover here is what is EEAT, that is experience, expertise, authoritativeness and trust, how you can add them in your articles, then structuring your EEAT articles, because today if you will publish a content on a website it must have this type of structure, otherwise ranking it will be very difficult. Then how will we prepare EEAT plus AI content strategy, like how AI tools enhance not replace human expertise, and on page SEO optimization like titles, meta, internal links and technical signals, then keyword and topic research and building trust signals. So we will start with what is EEAT and why it is Google's #1 quality signal. Here you can see we have four letters E. First E represents experience, where it demonstrates first-hand experience with the topic, reviews, case studies and personal testing. Then you have expertise, which shows your subject matter knowledge depth, credentials, detailed accuracy, industry specific insights. Third is authoritativeness, where you gain or where you have recognition from peers, backlinks, mentions, awards, industry publications. So this is very important. And last is trustworthiness, that is page security, transparent authorship, accurate facts, fair business practices, and many other things come in this part. So Google Search Quality Rater Guidelines rank EEAT as the foundation of content quality assessment. Now section 2 is the right way to use AI for EEAT content. Like what does well? Drafts, outline and first pass content quickly. Suggests LSI keywords and semantic variations. Summarizes research from multiple sources. Formats content for SEO structure, that is H2, H3, etc. Generates FAQ sections and schema markup, and scales content production efficiency. This is what AI does well. What humans must provide. So this is something, if you will ask ChatGPT, Claude or any other platform, they will do it for you. But what humans must provide? Real first-hand experience and case studies, then industry expertise and professional credentials, fact checking and data accuracy verification, unique insights and original opinions, brand voice, tone and editorial standards, then finally author bios, credentials and trust signals. Let's take an example. For example, let's see this website's article. Let's see an example here. For example, here author is talking about cloud security consulting, safeguarding sensitive business, etc. So author starts with an introduction about his experience, his expertise, then some small paragraphs, bullet points, understanding risk, and obviously it's a long article, and in every paragraph, after every heading, some personal experience has also been shared. A conclusion paragraph is there, and then in the theme you can see the bio section of this author, number of articles this author has published on this site. So these type of settings are there. So this is something that obviously AI can draft outlines, etc., suggest LSI keywords, but your real experience must be shared. So you have to write something, you have to provide some information to AI, you have to share your experience, and when it will draft outlines and pass content quickly, first pass content quickly, then you can kind of review that and make changes and then finally publish. Obviously, if you are writing a long article, it will take time because you have to share a lot of experience. You have to share a lot of content there. But you have to understand what AI does well and what humans must provide. In this section, we talk about keyword and topic research for AI assisted content that we are trying to write. First is define search intent. So classify intent, whether it's informational, navigational, transactional, commercial, etc. Match content type to each intent before writing a single word. So what will be the search intent of user? On the basis of that, you have to first define search intent. Then you have to define topic cluster strategy, like build pillar pages plus cluster articles. So one authoritative hub page covers the broad topic and some supportive pages address specific subtopics and link back. For example, a big pillar page contains information about digital marketing, but supporting pages have information about what is SEO, what is social media marketing, what is affiliate marketing, and it can have many other examples, but you have to create a topic cluster strategy. Next is AI assisted keyword expansion should be there. So use AI to generate semantic variations, like people also ask questions, and long tail opportunities. Validate volume and difficulty in tools like Ahref or SEMrush. So here you will find that. Next is competitor content gap analysis should be there. Identify ranking competitor content. So your competitor will be writing some content. So identify what type of content is ranking for them. Find topics they cover poorly. Like from your experience, you will be able to tell if they have covered some topics poorly or maybe not so efficiently. Then you can fill gaps with superior depth, fresher data, and your EEAT authority signals. So that this strategy is can be very helpful. So, for example, if your competitor is writing about something related to Windows, let's say installation or some software or something, and they are sharing their experience. So, if you have something to add, you can share that in your article with screenshots, with graphs, insights, step by step tutorials, something, and then your article can also rank there. Section 4 talks about structuring EEAT optimized articles. So anatomy of a high EE article is in your H1, you will put your target keyword plus compelling hook, one per page in your big heading, H1 heading. I am just taking an example of one of the latest article that we have uh, published on Slidescope. Here we are talking about Power BI calendar and calendar auto functions. You don't have to worry about if you don't know them, just forget. This is some topic. This is our heading, and this is an intro paragraph. Like I'm telling people who I am, and then giving some introduction, like when building business reports, organizations frequently need to analyze sales trends, etc. So first there is H1, your target keyword, because I want people searching for Power BI DAX related tutorials. If they type something like calendar and calendar auto functions, like with examples, if they want to understand these functions in Power BI, they will search and there they can find my article. So this is one article that we published related to DAX. I am just giving you another example that product and product X index. So these are some functions similar to what you have in Excel. These are some functions in DAX, data analysis expressions by Microsoft, which you can apply in Power BI tool. Now, if you will search it, obviously Microsoft's own website will come, then some relevant videos will come, then our article comes on this query. So here you have, if you will search for site slidescope.com, and if you will write DAX, so this will show only our website, and here many functions are there like total YTD and dates YTD. This query is also something that gives us a lot of searches. So if we write total YTD and dates YTD DAX, let's try to write, let's see. So here you can see my website appears on top, and even this AI overview is from our website, because when you will visit our website, obviously your H1 heading, some intro and some examples. So target keyword plus compelling hook should be there, one per page. Intro, state who you are, your credentials, and what will lead readers learn here. Then your subheadings covers all major subtopics, match PAA questions. So here if we go back to our article, here we are sharing subtopics like understanding importance of date tables. This is something that we will share in H2. Obviously, if it is in H1, we will optimize that. Then introduction to calendar function, some examples, some real data on some real data sets. So if you will visit our website, you will find data sets, you will find some real examples, because it's a tutorial website. If it is a business website, you will share and you have experience, like you have consulting experience and you are writing for a business consulting firm. So you will share your business consulting experience. Obviously, if you are a content writer, you don't have business consulting experience, but your company people will have that experience. Your CEO, your other managers will have that kind of experience. So you can ask for some of their experience or something that they did for their client in past, and just take it as a raw example and then create a nice article around it. So cover all major subtopics in H2. In H3, if you are writing, you can write deep subsections. You can add stats, examples, case studies. Then your EEAT block, your author box, credentials, publication date, last updated, as I showed you for article on global IT. Then you can always put FAQ, schema marked FAQ, targeting featured effects, frequently asked questions, and every question will have its heading in H2 and its answer in paragraph. And your CTA, some natural next step aligned to your business goal, like contact us, how we can help, like how Sidescope Institute can help you in understanding some conclusion. Here we can provide some CTA like enroll now, join now, that will take users to this contact us page that we will add. So this is important, and very important, references. Like if you have written this article by taking references from some highly authoritative websites, so you can add .gov.edu sources there. So sometimes, let's say there is a paper that is published on some website and you have read that paper and you want to share your own insights about that paper. So obviously you will cite authoritative source, and then you will, when you will write, you will mention their URLs. And this is also very important, because search engines sometimes see what outbound links are there on your website, And if those outbound links are highly authoritative links, then also search engines think that this is a nice article. Sometimes you will see top 10, let's say top 10 video marketing tools. So if someone will write that article, they will provide links to all those top 10 tools like Canva or Adobe Express or CapCut or whatever tools they are promoting or whatever tools they have mentioned. So you will always find that link, or top 10 e-commerce platforms in India. There you will find links to those platforms. So those type of articles always rank well because those articles mention high authoritative sites. Here you have another information like what should be content depth in terms of number of words. Let's say your blog post, so it can have 1200 to 2000 words. It will be for awareness and information. Your pillar page, some comprehensive topical hub, should have 3000 to 5000 words. If you are writing case study where you are giving experience plus proof, like when I worked for a jewelry manufacturing company, I created their website, I created their e-commerce website, I created their uh, ERP, and their ERP was on a different stack, their website was on a different stack. I created a platform, like I integrated those two databases in a Power BI report so that they can view all their transactions, they can analyze everything in one screen. There we also integrated Google Analytics. So if someone is related to data analytics industry, or someone is searching for some project related, some information related to digital marketing, and I write an article or a case study like that, like what I achieved there, what I did there, what was the problem, what problem did I solve there. So it will be like a hook and they will keep reading that article. And number of an amount of time people spend on your articles is also recorded in Google Analytics, and also it is also like a signal that if users are spending more time on your article, that means your article is more useful to them. If there are more returning users or they are bookmarking your article, that is also a signal. So there are many signals, but here we are talking about anatomy of high EEAT articles. It should be like that: your main heading and some intro about who you are, then whatever subheading you are writing, cover major subtopics. If you are writing H3, these are deep subsections where you put stats, examples, case studies, etc. You should have your EEAT block, like who is the author, their social media profiles, when was this article published, when was last updated, this type of information should be there. This is very important. Next is on page SEO checklist. Here you should have title and meta. Your target keyword in first 60 characters of title should be there. Meta description should be 150 to 160 characters. If you are not sure about how to put title, SEO title, meta description, there are many other tutorials where you can find. If you are using WordPress, you can use plugins like Yoast SEO, Rank Math SEO for these settings. Then include year or guide for CTR boost. So you can include something like 2026, how to do AI optimization in 2026, or full guide, something like that. And make sure your title is unique, distinct for every page. Do not try to repeat different topics or same title in 2 or more blogs or pages. What are content signals? Like your primary keyword should be in H1, H2 and first 100 words. Use LSI and semantic keywords naturally. and add data, stats and original research. For example, this is a dashboard that we created using Power BI. Let's say we collected some data, did some research, created some dashboard. Now, if we use this dashboard as a backbone of our article, then this will be our original research, what we have analyzed or something. It can be, there are many articles that we have. If we are talking about some product or some data, so if you have some original research, you can always put these type of graphs, these type of visuals in your reports, and make sure you are writing your article keeping this in mind. Whatever you have analyzed, whatever your insights are, you can write your insights in a rough way, then ask AI to make them fair, but those insights will be original and your own insights. That is important. If you don't have this type of graphs, this type of articles, there are many sources from where you can get graphs. Like government data websites are there where they publish their own research papers, their own reports, graphs, etc. And there are many other open source platforms from where you can gather data, collect data, and then you can create some kind of report. So in that case, it will be original. Add data, stats and original research. Even if research is conducted by some other institute, you can mention them, and that's where this cite authoritative source option will come. You can ask for their permission. You can check if they allow putting their stats, and then you can easily add them in your content. Then internal links to, from related content, to or from related content. So if I'm talking about DAX, some function, or if I'm talking about something that is related to something else, we can internally link different articles. Internal links are very important because otherwise your pages may be left orphan. So you don't want to leave any page orphan. There should be some internal link to it and some external link from it to your site. Then you talk about technical SEO, like image alt text. So if you are writing an article and you have added an image, so in your image, obviously this is article like IMG SRC, but here you can see image alt text is there, and image alt also contains this mastering Power BI calendar. So whatever your focus keywords is or are there in image alt. If you will use Yoast SEO, Rank Math SEO or WordPress or any other, like it depends what platform you are using, there are options to provide title and alt text of an image. This is important for technical SEO. Then schema markup of your website, whether it's article, FAQ or how to. For example, if I am optimizing this article, if I click here, you can see here is your alt text, here is your title. Then I have used Yoast plugin. This is WordPress, suppose. So here you will have your meta boxes section where you will provide a focused keyword. So what is focus keyword? Let's say focus keyword are Power BI calendar and calendar auto functions. This is my focus keyword. I want people to get on this page when they are searching this. I can also mention Power BI DAX, but I will do it later. This is just so when I do this, you can see it is showing SEO is good. It will tell you different problems related to your technical SEO or SEO. Like some insights are there, and here some advanced details are there. Like, do you want meta robots to no archive this page, no snippet or no image index, you can do that. Allow search engines to show this content, obviously should be yes. These type of things should be there. And important thing is meta description. I have written a longer description, I will make it shorter. So it should be shorter. And here if you will go to schema part, that's what I wanted to talk. So now it is saying for page type it is default this, and for article type, which type of article is it? Is it an article or a blog post or a social media news article, satirical article, etc.? It's a tech article, so I will select its article type is a tech. This is schema markup. So if you want to learn specifically what schema markup code is, we have different tutorial for that, how it works. But if you don't want to go into coding and just define, so you can select it here as well. This will create a structured data, a JSON LD kind of a structured data in a script tag. It will add on your page, and that will tell search engines what this particular article is all about. So schema markup, whether it's article, FAQ, how to, so whatever type of content you are writing, you will do that. Important, your page load is less than 2.5 seconds. It should not take more than this. If it is taking, you need to identify which script, which image should be lightweight, less than 100 KB, using compressed image formats. CSS should be compressed, HTML should be compressed. There are caching plugins like light speed cache or W3 total cache. These type of cache plugins are there. For that, make sure load speed is important. And most important thing here is your hosting. Like how good is your web hosting has important effect on this page load speed. Then your mobile responsive layout and font sizes, like it should be like that. So this is on page optimization checklist. And then to build trust signals that satisfy Google EEAT, you will create author bio pages. For example, this is a author bio page where their LinkedIn profile, their detailed articles that they have written is given. So author bio pages, dedicated author pages with credentials like LinkedIn, publications, their headshots, obviously we will add an area of expertise. Editorial standards like publish a transparent editorial policy, review process, update, schedule, correction policy. Then external citations linked to peer reviewed study, government sources, authoritative industry data. You can add them as no follow, it is optional. Your reviews and testimonials, if suppose you are talking about products or services, you should have this. Awards and mentions to display industry recognitions, your press mentions, third party badges or relevant pages. For example, if on websites like Trustpilot or Google profile, Google business profile, you have good reviews, you can mention them. If you have some awards, you can mention them. And your website should have security and transparency like HTTPS, clear privacy policy, easy contact page, business registration, and real addresses. If they are there, these are some good trust signals. If they are missing, then trust signals are missing. You will see that websites that are ranking higher have all these. This is a 8-step AI powered EEAT content workflow. 1. Do research, keyword intent, competitor gap, SERP analysis. 2. Outline, EEAT focus structure, heading, schema plan. Then AI draft, AI generates first draft from a structured brief. Then you do your expert review, your SME fact check, add insights, and you add your own experience. Then EEAT enrich, add author bio, citations, stats, case studies, graphs, images, something that adds authority. Then optimize for SEO, title, meta, internal link, schema markup. Then publish, like add CMS upload, image, alt, canonical, sitemap, and refresh stats, expand thin sections quarterly. So this is your EEAT content action plans. So important thing is you audit your top 10 pages against the EEAT checklist. So every great ranking page on your website is a result of combining AI efficiency with genuine human expertise. So set up Google Search Console plus Ahref tracking for content performance. Choose your AI writing tool and build prompt templates, etc. So later I will also share some prompt templates with you. Please subscribe to our channel. Please like this video, share with your friends. When we will provide different type of templates for different type of articles, resources, which you will see soon. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit like. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section. If you have any suggestions, please give your suggestions as well.